What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Dean Anthony TV. I'm here to do the spoiler review of Space Jam 2. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's finally here. It's finally here. Space Jam. The intro. The intro shows us the collages of all LeBron's James highlights. For the Cavs, the Heat, and also when he went back to the Cavs to win that championship. Which was crazy. They came from right down a 3-1. I think it was like a 3-1 deficit. So they come out to win the series in 7. It was crazy. So they show all of that, and then the story starts off basically Bron is in the outside gym practicing, and he basically says he tells his son he sees him like he's trying to train him, and then he's sitting on the side playing his real games. Then he told him to come out here. I'm gonna teach you a move. He tries to dribble, and then he makes a mistake. And then he said, "What you doing?" And then his other son shot around, and then he made it. And then he made it easy. So he's saying, "Oh, you got to look at this in him." And he said, "Oh, he's not him." So his son is basically just revengeful of what LeBron wants to tell him about. So that's the case. That's the case right there. And then they meet in the server. They walk to the serververse room. With John Cena, he's looking at a message that he's emails on the computer. He sent an email to Dom, his son. So then he gets hyped, saying that he's gonna go to E3 and to do his pursue his video game career. So, because he's 12 years old, so he's really excited that he could do this at this age. So he does it, and then also Bron tells us that he has the basketball camp the same weekend as the E3. So he said that. He said, so he looks at him, and his son looks like him, like he doesn't want to. He wants to do his thing. So then he walks all the way to the elevator. He follows him up the elevator. Bron comes with him too. He goes into the server. They get stuck in the room. Everything is crashing down, and then he goes all the way to the back, and he gets zapped all into the Toon World. And then in the Toon World, they go all the way down toward they meet Bugs. He's wondering why he's there. Bron wondering why he's there, and everything. Yeah, then he goes and he has a meeting with Bugs. So Bugs tells about the Toon World and all they can do in the Toon World. And then he's asking them that they need to do a draft to find all the greatest Toon World players. So then they do all this homage to all these different type of superhero tropes. So they do the Batman and Robin 1960s TV show, and they put LeBron as Robin and Bugs Bunny as Batman. And it was dope. So basically Bugs is, of course, is on the team. He's the first one. And then they go and get Daffy Duck. And then they find Lola. And she's in another cartoon segment where she's with Wonder Woman. So she does the whole trope, the Wonder Woman trope from the movie. Like they're running around, they're fighting in a gladiator type of atmosphere. They're going around, and then it was going towards a pit. There was like a type of pit. They were falling on the pit, and then he was telling Bugs that he's about to he want to help his son to get out of the thing. So then Lola looks at him. He said, "Oh," and then she said, "Oh, she'll join the team." And it was so crazy. And then it was another segment in where the whole entire Justice League came out, animated Justice League, which I thought was dope. And then Lola joins the team. So he says she saves Bron and Bugs from the fall to join the team. Then Don meets with the son in the serververse. So this is in the serververse world. So in the serververse, he basically Don the AI guy said that he could change his player into whatever he wants. So he picks a 75. And then he said, "You got to do better than that. Anybody could be 75." And then he moves it all into 100 overall. So it's like a My Player in the 2K game, which is pretty funny because in 2K you actually have to buy virtual currency to get better. So you can't just if you didn't want then if you don't do that, you actually have to play the game to get better. So it's like similar to that. So then the game happens. Then they walk to the court, and they still in animated style. And then the AI guy, he turns all the cartoons into the to the updated 3D rendered, high resolution rendered, realistic looking cartoons. And LeBron turns normal, so he went from anime to normal. And then all the characters are surrounded the ring. So everybody, so he said, "Oh, we need to get the crowd here." So that all the crowds, like Iron Giant, King Kong, everybody was running in. Like the humanoid people, everybody, everybody was crowded around. So like it was completely packed. It's crazy. And then also they had the TNT crew. They had Ernie and this other guy with the glasses. So they was making a lot of jokes and everything, which was always cool. And then also in the real world, they have the mother and the rest of the family. So they was looking for him. They was going everywhere. And then the one of the I think it's the agent or friend. He told the security guy that he can't find him, so he doesn't know what to do. And he said he can't help him because he doesn't know where he's at either. Then he sees this live stream gets signal that gets on his phone. He wondered where it's from. So and then he found that it shows a picture of LeBron versus Dom in like a side by side profile picture. So basically they're saying that they're about to face each other in the game. So they go up to the server room and they get zapped into the room too. So they found out that the whole point of the game is that if they lose, they will lose all the people get stuck down there and it can never come out forever. So that's how it is. Yeah. So basically everybody. So the game. Yeah. So the game. Um, yeah. So the game starts. Basically they basically have all the Goon Squad that basically are basically hyped up versions of about I think it's like five, basically five pro players. So it's Donna Taurasi, Chinya Gumike, um Dame, Aid, and AD. It's pretty crazy. So they all have like hyped up versions. Like he has AD has wings, and Donna Taurasi has like a snake or something like that. So it's crazy. So the game starts. Um, so basically, the son is doing good because his player is all the way up. So he's playing like he's doing moves that he can't even do in real life, which is pretty crazy. And the scores is racking up, and everything is crazy. It goes. I think they was like up. There was like cheating is up to it was like 752 to 37. It's crazy. It's crazy. Then on the court, it has all these different characters for the Warnerverse. They had Batman and Robin for the '60s and stuff. They had they had Mask, they had King Kong, as I already said. They had Iron Giant, they had the humanoids, they had the Penguin. So that's crazy. It was, and also I think it was Mister Freeze too. I think was it, which is crazy. And then the score, they just racking up the score. They're cheating. It's down to 1,000. It's 1,034 to 37. So basically, they was getting killed. So now it's halftime, and he does a speech, which is pretty funny because the speech happened in the first Space Jam with Jordan. Which is funny. And he did a speech saying that they are down, and then they see somebody knock on I think it was Daffy Duck. He was looking at the door, and it was somebody's walking the door, and they played like a song. They played a song like the pump. I think it was the Pump It Up song or something. So they thought it was MJ was walking through the door, and then he said, "Oh, it's MJ, it's MJ," and then he walks through. It's not Michael Jordan. It's Michael B. Jordan, and which I thought was funny. And then when they came back, they had a whole bunch of energy. They got a whole bunch of energy when they came, through the tunnel. So they was walking down, they all was pumped up, and then they did like some dance battle with Porky Pig and a few other people. and then they figure out that they can do style points to actually add to the score. So that's basically the new thing they put in the movie, which was not the first one, which is pretty crazy. And then basically Roadrunner and Tweety, they teamed up, and then some teamwork type moves and stuff like that. So they got the points up, 18 points. So now it's by 230, and then it went to and then from 1039 to 470 points. Then Wile E. Coyote, he makes some Acme type of machine, and it made all the like he put a whole bunch of balls in it, and it shot up a whole bunch of balls out. So it was shot like maybe one 1,000 points. So it basically added 1,000 to the score. So now it's like close now. It's close now. It's like about 470, for almost, yeah, well, almost 1,000. So it's like 470 to 1039. And then it was crazy. It was crazy. So they did all these moves. They was making all the shots and everything. And then basically Lola does the Lola to LeBron. So basically it was the Wade LeBron pass. I don't know if Wade did the pass alley oop that he did on the Miami Heat. Basically I call it the basically the video game team, because it's like a my team in like 2K or something like that. Where all the like basically all the players on one team. So that's basically what it was. And then Dom gets mad. I mean, not Dom get mad. I mean, Dom, he gets mad at the AI guy. So he leaves the AI. He leaves that team at the Goon Squad and joins the Toon Squad, which I kind of predicted. I kind of predicted what would happen. And then he leaves, and then the AI guy, he grows, the Don Cheetah guy, he grows larger and larger and larger. It looks basically like he basically looks like a Hulk with a Caesar. That's basically what he was. So then he goes larger and larger. So now it's 1,039 to 1,042. So now he cheats. He cheats and cheats and cheats. And he cheats and cheats and cheats. And then he basically, I think he dunks over LeBron. So LeBron's upset. And then they was about to lose the game. So basically the Dom, the son, he figured out that since he built portions of the game that he told the AI guy, he decided to create a upgrade, like an attribute upgrade, so then he could upgrade his father, so then he could move up. So basically they showed that he was trying to try to get it in before the time is up. So then he upgraded him, so that he was able to get it in. And then the game is over. They won. So now all the people get sucked back to where they were supposed to be, and everything. Also I missed the part with Bugs. So he did like a step back turn and then shoot. So that's basically the thing that they found early in the movie, that when they playing with him, he was playing him he's playing 1-on-1 with him in the video game. He did the same thing. So he basically did, Bugs did it. So basically they thought that so everybody thought that Bugs was gone. And then it showed, then at the end of the movie, it's back in the real world. So so basically everything's good. They all back with their family. They hugged and everything. And then basically they walked around, and they see that E3 is happening. So he walks with his basketball and his book bag. So Brian looks at him. He said, "Oh, you want do you want me to take the ball from you?" And he said, "Oh, I'd rather keep it." So that means that he wants to continue to play ball while he wants to still play ball, and he wants to do his video game stuff. So it's basically he's doing the best of both worlds. So I guess if he feels like he can do both, or if he wants to pick one or the other later on, he'll make that choice. So then the movie's over. I give the movie actually a 7 out of 10. I see everybody saying that this is going to win the Razzie Award. The movie was not bad, and I don't think it was not that long either. I think the critics is just trying to make something to make it a thing. I think they didn't understand the tropes, the basketball tropes. So I think that's probably why they didn't like it. Because I understand what happened in the first one, because I just watched it recently. So it's crazy. So hopefully it makes money. So then Warner Bros. Will see this, and and they'll continue to make the cartoons, the Looney Tunes cartoons on HBO Max or whatever. All right, all right. Thank you.